Hi friends, it's Em, and we are back in my book journal. We are setting up March, and honestly, I'm not feeling it. The setup itself I really enjoyed. I'm just coming down with something, I think, and it's like I'm in that case right now where I feel good, except that there's this just foreboding feeling of doom. So, that's wonderful, I guess. But I'm using these craft paper stickers from According to Allie and a mix of stickers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, which are just these gorgeous pink bookstore kind of vibes. And we are doing March. It is already freaking March. I can't even understand how time flies like this. And I'm definitely leaning into the junk journaling sort of style of it with ripped paper again. I don't know, I really like it. And I noticed that, my February cover looks just like my March cover, which also in turn probably looks just like a lot of my other covers. It's just a stylistic thing. But in April I might mix it up. I don't know. I've also been kind of struggling a little bit for stickers for these spreads where I like things to be cohesive, and I like to have lots of options in terms of having a number of different sizes of sheets, or well, stickers, but I guess also sheets. And yeah, so if you have any shops that you've been loving lately, sound off in the comments, because I'm always looking for a few more. And I'll do my usual, right? We're doing buddy reads this month. I need to figure out what I'm gonna read with my mom, because there's a little bit of library hold versus buy action that we have to coordinate. But I'm excited. I'm also going to actually be writing NetGalley reviews this month, fingers crossed. Although, since the last time I wrote reviews, I have not written reviews again. So I'm just really in a bad habit right now. I don't know. But I can tell you that my NetGalley requesting has not gotten any less frequent. So we'll see. Maybe in March I'll do a no NetGalley request March. I don't think I can do that though. I really do not have the self-control for that. But let's dive into my March TBR. I know I'm setting up my buddy reads and NetGalley things. They go really fast, I promise. But let's talk about the books that I want to read this month, because that's the more important part, in my opinion. So this is a mix of upcoming NetGalley reads, a bunch of books from my 25 and 25, and a number of those are also backlist items on my shelf. So first up is Needy Little Things. This is I believe it's a YA thriller. It's definitely YA at bare minimum, that just got released. I don't know what it's about. I really don't. But I think it was Amy who recommended it, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. Add to list, add to NetGalley. Done. There's also Wild Dark Shore. That one's by Charlotte McConaughey. And she writes these very nature-centered books. Sometimes they're mysteries, other times they're more lit fic. But regardless, I always enjoy them. So she has a new one. I don't know what it's about. I just said, oh yeah, sure, great. Add to shelf. We also have Kills Well with Others. I think the author here is Deanna Rayborn. She wrote this really funny book. I think it's Women of a Certain Age or something. But it's about spies, and specifically something more post 50-year-old spies. And it was just amazing. I laughed out loud. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. So, sequel. And following the trend of sequels that I know nothing about, but I liked the first one, so I'm going with it. Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. I love Ready or Not by her, which was an accidental pregnancy rom-com it was just everything. It was really, really calm, as in comedy, not calm as in chill. And I'm also really excited to read Just Our Luck by Denise Williams, which is like a donut. Also, I think she wins the lottery. That could be wrong. I don't know. But it's a rom-com romance. Very excited. I love Denise Williams. She is just like the best person. Then, when I was at Love Y'all, one of the keynotes was Sonora Reyes. And they were talking about a little bit one of their previous books, which is The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. And I just was really excited. And they also talked about their new book that just came out, The Broposal. And admittedly, I did try looking for that one's audiobook first, but it was just going to be too long of a wait. So I went with this on ebook, and I'm excited to check out a new author. Like, woohoo, go me, new author. I'm also going into nonfiction a little bit this month, which feels weird just because, I mean, I'm good for maybe one nonfiction a month, but I'm doing two. So first is Feel Good Productivity. I have the audio, and I'm excited to sort of see if this reframes my mind on what is productive, how to be productive, etc. And then there's How to Winter, which I know winter is kind of wrapping up, but winter is so freaking hard for me. I'm just like awfully depressed a lot. So I want to know sort of what's going on with that. Like if there's things that I could be doing to make my life better during the winter. Now, under sort of like aardvark picks that I know nothing about, but I went just whole hog in on, there's Death of the Author, which I know that one is sci-fi, or at least I think, I could be wrong, and American Rapture, which I believe is a horror. If not, it might be sci-fi. Two books that I said, that sounds good, and then forgot everything about it until now. There's also Code Word Romance, which was described to me by the author as a spy version of the Lizzie McGuire movie, which was a formative experience of my youth, so I will be diving into that audiobook this month. Then there's Whenever You're Ready by Rachel Runya Katz. And I don't honestly know anything about this. I think it might be a therapist involved, maybe. But romance, I'm in. It's on my list. And then finally, we have Watermoon, which is a fantasy story. I believe it's YA. And it has such a gorgeous cover with these paper boats on it. And it looked really interesting. So I got the audiobook. I don't know if I'm going to do the audiobook. I might end up doing the ebook instead. I'm very I don't know. I've been having trouble reading lately. Just like in terms of finding the motivation to do it. Usually I'm all about it. But we'll see. So that's my March setup. Let me know in the comments what the last book that you loved was, or what you're currently reading. And as always, happy planning.